No time wasted, no breaks needed. We got grand finals, baby. The Scuffed Invitational. About to wrap things up. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, man. So the Diddy Kong did not come out until game 3 of their first set. He tried to Sephiroth, and yeah, it didn't really work out in his favor. But now that the Diddy Kong has been, on the screen, it's been a well-oiled machine here. Hopefully this will get him some W's. But I still think it's less about the matchup. It's just more about how Sparg0 is playing his advantage state 99.9% of the time. I just feel like whenever Tweek has to start being on the run, Sparg0 knows that, and he does not let up. Ooh.
Oh, doesn't get the banana slip on the platform, but Sparg0 with the downer. Great tech coming out from Tweek, but Sparg0 glowing blue. You're going to make a play happen here. Tries to send the blade beam all the way to the left, but Tweek avoiding it and using that double jump aggressively.
Oh, okay. Surprised with that. Well, not surprised. Very, very fast move on the shield, but I was going to say, how does he go ahead and clean up this stock, though? I think he might need just a little extra damage here. Oh, but can he find it? Trying to land. There it is. Sparg0 says, look, I'll attack in areas you don't expect me to be.
I like that a lot. I mean, obviously you can see the Diddy Kong nice and warmed up, putting up a heck of a fight. Sparg0 is still able to come out on top with that first stock. Very impressive stuff. And now let's see what he can do. Very, very fragile lead. And not even have enough juice to make it back nice. So keep it in very even kiltered here.
Yeah. I have to say, man, I just, as of the way that this is going, can't really have to call it down the middle.
Yeah.
Diddy was sitting.
Diddy was sitting. But I feel like it's about to stretch. I feel like one person in this set in particular starts to get some type of momentum lead, like you can definitely see that transfer into the next game and next few stocks. So even if it's off the last stock of the current game, then you might see that like transfer to the next 2 stocks of the next game. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Dance on shield just a little bit.
Okay, slips off the down tilt, it looks like, into the banana, not grabbing it. Doing grabs. Okay, glowing blue here, gonna force the limit.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna get it out there. Okay.
Doesn't get a punish though. Has to recover on stage, but he still gets away with it. Tweek right now.
Nice
yeah, I like that preemptive up B. You see that a lot from Sparg0 to try to catch somebody. Feels like he doesn't really ever get punished all that hard for it, so it's not a bad thing to do.
Oop.
There's no limit as well. Tweek can get one more hit, but it's not enough. Now Sparg0 with the edge guard, the blade beam almost connecting on the barrels there. That would have been curtains. Sparg0 barely missing that edge guard opportunity. Okay, the up smash, is it enough? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Tweek. Might be version 4.1, huh?
Dang.
Quick patch.
Already?
Quick patch
he
notes.
just got the 4.
Listen.
It is kind of wild to think of the fact that, this was the main stage grands.
Yeah.
And then this was winners, and now it's grands again. These two really kind of peeling out ahead of their competition across the board. I mean, Shuton definitely putting up a valiant effort, but it's interesting that, like, the conversation was always Leo and who. And then for a while it was Tweek, and then it was Sparg0, and now it's just like, well,
now
it's these two.
I mean, really, at this point, it's just who.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many good contenders for best in the world right now. You'd love to see it. This game is far from solved, and all these players vying for their position, but consistency has definitely been favoring these two over the last couple of events.
I like that Sparg0 still harassed with up air like it's still Smash 4. Because, like, yeah, the move is, like, not what it was in Smash 4, but if you're harassing a platform like that, you're still effectively using it the same way we would have used it anyway. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I think genuinely, like, a lot of times when moves get nerfed, people just kind of think that the whole move is gone. And it may not scoop under him, but for people who are still on that platform, that is a wide up air.
It's so meaty.
Yeah.
It lasts for so long. What are we going to do with this limit? Nothing. My blade beam eventually. Is that what we're going to do? We usually blade beam. He wanted it.
Yeah, he did, for
a little
sure.
off the mark there.
Just a tad bit. Watch these back airs. He's definitely fishing. Trying to exploit that. Sparg0 electing to be high, approaching with these aerials.
I can't believe that shield poke, unless he dropped it, but...
Yeah, maybe an attempted parry, but yeah, the air dodge going to get caught there, and it's Sparg0 marking the first game of Grand Finals in his favor with the Cloud.
Honestly, dude, I feel like the advantage of Cloud and the reason he's so good is because you never have the... How do I put it? You never have the concern or the doubt or the fear that the stocks are going to get super deep in. You're never at the opponent's never at 140, 150. You're like, oh, how am I going to land this? What am I going to do to set this up? You just throw out back airs, and then eventually one of them is going to land, especially if you have stage positioning. It's such a consistent thing that in a game with such high volatility, it just has so much value.
Yeah, man, it's gonna, I mean, this is actually just like insane how the way that this match is you know, playing out, because it feels as though there's definitely stretches of time where both of them are in the driver's seat, but whenever Sparg0's in the driver's seat, it just feels so much scarier for Tweek than whenever Tweek's in the driver's seat, at least from what I've been seeing so far. But we'll have to see how that develops, and if we get even more, you know, Tweek dominance that he has been able to bring to the table in this matchup particularly before, and then on top of that, just throughout the tournament that we've seen, you know, all day. But oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
Watch your neck.
Actually, kind of fortunate maybe the banana was down there to interrupt a potential follow-up.
Forward tilt not going to connect. Sparg0 able to use that up B right next to the ledge there. Dash attack coming through. Tweek barely surviving. Can you not get back there? The answer is no. Sparg0 with these backers so on point. And like you said, Coney, just such a great straight hit character. You get so many stocks in neutral or just cornering them.
Absolutely.
And it's not even like a Steve straight hit, because there's so much more range that, like, if Steve goes for the straight hit, you still have this weird scramble after he lands. Cloud is just like, I'm still an advantage.
True.
Every time. I mean, I think that's probably the better part of this matchup for Cloud, is that if Tweek is not in like 100% ready position to like cover the disadvantage, I guess, of Cloud's probably going to get back to neutral way quicker than Diddy would. Good stuff right there. Good catch with the up smash. Keeps himself at least alive and keeps this game not too far, you know, not spread too far apart.
Yeah, the fake out with the B reverse pop gun and canceling it on the ground into the up smash. But Tweek in the barrels does get the banana slit.
Oh, Lord,
great conversion onto the platform, extends it.
Where are you going, son?
There's no double jump here. Can you get the forward tilt to end it? No, barely off the mark.
And I really like the fact that Sparg0, instead of, you know, he was right there at limit. He was like, nah, I think I can make this. I don't believe that you're gonna have the right edge guard. And even if he did get hit, he would have had to burn limit. Yeah, but it was just nice that he didn't.
Still smart.
And look how what he got with that limit. The fact that he didn't have to use it for recovery means he can use it for blade beam, or not blade beam, cross slash, and he gets the stop.
Oh, tries to fit the triple clap. Please, God, please let this land.
One of these connect, please. Tweek still looking for an answer for the second stock. Again, gets another scenario, but the limit is online. Sparg0 able to make it back on the stage, and look at the value. Just feels like Sparg0's able. That should do the trick here. The banana just to stop the momentum. Is it enough? The forward tilt does not connect
and he got the banana come back.
The way this kid recovers, even like with no limit, it's like no problem. Like absolute insanity. Tweek's still able to slay that stock off, put us at one stock apiece. But damn, if this boy don't be surviving.
Yeah, so much value from every single stock Sparg0 has, right? Like, I feel like Sparg0 is living to that 130, 150 mark almost every time. So he has to work so hard for these KOs.
Honestly, I mean, okay, he's going to try to get right back into that middle stage. Even the man on the other side, this is really going to be the key to his offense almost every time. It's the banana opening things up. But he's got to get Sparg0 in a point where he can actually make that banana worth the effort of bringing it out every time, because Sparg0's been. Look at that. He's like actually double tapped that banana and got it out there super quickly.
Yeah. Like, I'm just going to take this out of the equation here. Okay, once again, Tweek setting up the banana. Not going to be able to get the conversion, the pickup he wants, but the tech chase here does get one down to all these trades in favor of Tweek barely, but Sparg0, he's hunted.
Oh,
and I think
Tweek frustrated. You saw it there.
I think he gave that up because he literally was having a flashback of that happening last time. And then just history repeats itself against Sparg0, just so engaged, like a bloodhound, just locking onto you and not letting go.
Tweek's so frustrated.
The air dodge, I mean, I feel like that's one of the things that I definitely see Tweek or Sparg0 take advantage of Tweek all the time. He has a bit of an air dodge habit. Right. And like it seems like Sparg0 always knows when that air dodge comes. Like he got the back air on the first game, now he's got the finishing touch here.
Switch to Sephiroth.
Back to Sephiroth, yeah. And it's funny, this is a mirror image, right, of what we saw in the first game, first set, where it felt like we were wondering, you know, maybe if he goes straight Diddy, he wouldn't have thrown some games away, might be able to make it work. No, apparently the Diddy was no match for the Cloud either. Sparg0 just cutting through Tweek's entire roster.
Well, definitely the Diddy was having, felt like it was having like a closer encounter, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, nonetheless, I mean, has faith in the Sephiroth. He's won some big matches already throughout this bracket with this character, so gonna at least see if he can maybe get on the board. Not trying to get 3-0'd in grand finals. It was a very rough showing for him in winners. So, trying to change that fortune for sure.
Oh,
wow. Invincibility
Yo.
through the orb there. So smart, but the wing does activate. Okay.
I would have liked to see that the first time that they played this. Like Tweek just not counter, and I think this is one of the matchups, especially if you already force a Cloud into a up B. Like, if he even remotely misses the snap on that ledge, he's getting flown up.
He did it a lot against Light when they played in Winners. Like, there was a ton of counter, and it was set up to stop Light from dashing in and just doing Light stuff and just like trying to charge at him. And he actually lost the stock first. He got Cloud up to 156, but Sephiroth is just so light, tying to the back air.
And now no wing.
Trying to figure out what he can do here. I mean, you saw him actually drop that up tilt. Wood should be able to take it. The counters are out there. Yes, sir.
All right,
You got to stop him from swinging.
Yeah, I mean, that's what kind of kept Light at bay, right? And anything can make Light second guess, you're in a really good position. So maybe trying to do the same thing here with Sparg0. A couple of those counters have been effective.
It's weird that, like, I feel like that type of gameplay has not really developed much more after, I guess, the Smash 4 Bayonetta, where it's like, yeah, definitely don't swing at me because I'm going to, I'm going to wish time and get a full combo.
Right.
But, like, we still have some very strong counters in this game, and Scintilla is definitely one of them. So, it's one. I feel like it's actually one of the better counters for the sole fact that it'll still have a hitbox even if it doesn't counter. Yeah. And it just doesn't seem like Tweek likes to use it too often, but he's doing a better job this time around of using it.
Ooh.
Okay, this could be it, right? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look where he's at.
Gets the launch, the forward tilt.
He doesn't normally get that launch either. Remember in their first set in Winters Finals, he could not get that down tilt.
You see, Tweek can't really commit to too much hitboxes here. Since you are Sephiroth, just trying to move, trying to wait for Sparg0 to make some kind of action here, but now Sparg0 back on the stage. The wing is here for Tweek, though.
Oh, that could have been curtains if he didn't forward air.
Oh, good anti-air. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Sparg0 has, I mean, you know how Sparg0 likes to approach, so.
And the wing still's on deck as well. We also got rid of that limit, so that was a big pickup right there on that stock. And nice little conversion.
Dude, that did 41.
Yeah, double snap to F tilt. Yep.
Yeah, with the wing, the damage increase is very noticeable.
Yep.
Now the wing is depleted here. Okay, it's the punish dash grab, the tech chase. Not going to be able to go all the way to the left there, but Tweek holding center stage and really punishing Sparg0 going for that left platform.
Yeah, he's stopping him from landing, which is exactly what Sparg0 likes to do. And there, up smash in the wrong direction, gonna go for the chop. He's able to survive.
I mean, really, just really good cross up right there from Tweek. I mean, not really an option you see him go for too often to go for the upbeat angle down like that. But he crossed the shield, so therefore he was behind Sparg0, was not going to get up smash. But it's still scary on both sides. I think there is a lot of kill power behind Seth, which is it's not something he just throws out. So at least you don't have to worry about that. The limit's gone. Oh, hold that. Wow. He's counted. He's 3 for 3.
This is another thing that Tweek. This is another thing that Tweek talked about when he was when he got off and he was talking about Light. He said that Light was way too impatient off the ledge. He said that Sephiroth, he's not great off the ledge. He just stays there a long time. Yeah. And we saw it there on Sparg0. He tried to force the issue. He actually came out with a dash attack and got punished for it. Now he's at 141.
Oh, man, I thought he actually got that potential pivot grab or something like that, but no. Drop anything,
Ooh.
up air. That move looks beautiful anytime it hits.
Yeah.
But
It's a gorgeous move.
it really is. Finesse.
Yeah, but we've seen this before. Sparg0 at very high percent where Tweek can't really seal it out. And then Sparg0 with the rage or just getting a great string of situations here. We've seen Sparg0 in that advantage state. You can't count him out just yet.
Especially with how frustrated Tweek was at the end of the last game. You can see it crumbling here. This is scary.
It really is. I mean, a straight hit from Seth will probably get the job done, or at least put him in position to.
He's going to have limit.
He's got to find that straight hit. Honestly, still not the strong hit of the up air.
Oh,
And
no.
the limit zone. Okay, man, if he had a tech, then he was getting finishing
Oh,
touch.
no! Oh, man, the up air into the upbeat with the limit wasn't
He
enough.
neutral
Didn't
aired.
connect.
He neutral aired instead of potential up air.
202, by the way.
Okay,
There
finally,
we go.
finally.
Finally.
216%.
Ugh.
Sephiroth.
So we were talking about the power of Cloud having the steady getting that kill no matter what. It's consistent. Sephiroth does not have that.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
obviously,
not even close.
Well, it's weird because you think he should, right? Because he has like the same range and he has the same like drift back air, but it doesn't function the same way. Because if he sends the back air, you rush him and it's easier to catch him.
Yeah, Sephiroth is a unique sword character in a sense where there's a lot of sorties where you command a lot of space with your hitboxes. Sephiroth can't just sit there and throw out a bunch of hitboxes. The character just does not work like that because he actually has end lag on a lot of his moves, unlike most Ultimate characters, right? So you have to play a little bit more movement based, and you just can't be throwing out a lot of hitboxes. It's more movement.
So, I mean, Tweek, it was able to at least get off me. The counters are on deck. I don't know who told him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him between sets.
Oh, man, that counter, man.
Hey, bro.
figured it
Yeah,
out.
like I said, he used it a lot against Light. Might be just feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, maybe feeling like, okay, two similar aggressive styles at the very least. This is a good answer to that, and it has proven to be effective up until this point. Getting that wing online, much needed. That's gonna be a back air.
He really got that. He really got that day one. Like, you know, like you get off like the main stage off the game 5, and it's like the one thing you did wrong at the end. There's like that 1-2-2 where it's like, why didn't you just counter? It worked. It actually is actually working for Tweek. He's like, damn, I should have countered.
The whole time, the gym knew how to win. Crazy.
Why didn't you just up smash? All right, bro. You got it.
Oh, 157 here. Sparg0, there's no fear. He just ran right in and did dash attack. And I think that's the thing. Sephiroth looks scary, but the way you beat him is you just hit him. Like, you see it there. Tweek is like trying to set up and look big, right? He's trying to sit there and make you afraid of him, and Sparg0's just like, no, land with fair.
Straight to ledge here. Did have the intangibility.
Yes.
Oh, man, and yeah, Tweek really, again, working so hard for these stocks, 184%.
Nice.
And the reverse up tilt is going to KO
Snuck
Sephiroth off
under.
the top. It's just so hard to get these stocks.
Yeah, he went for it the first time, and like he's like, okay, I'm not deterred. He throws it out again, and that time connecting to get the stock.
We're going to go to 200 again.
Yeah, I was going to say, what I'm definitely appreciating about these games now is at the very least, when Sparg0 does get these KOs, he's at such a high percentage. It's still giving Tweek some life, for sure.
202 again. And all he can do is snap his fingers. Like, that's just, you know, like if somebody's on you, that's the best shot you have. Finally, forward air, 222.
Or like keeping track of the numbers, like which is the highest one?
I'm curious, because he's racking up way too much.
Oh, the air dodge. Man, that falling up air could have been everything, but
Sparg0 smart, he disengaged there too. Okay, well,
again.
It's like, okay, I know he's going to counter, and then like, I don't.
You don't expect him to do two.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison there.
I see Sephiroth not even being able to like frame trap, right? Most characters can catch an air dodge to the ground, mash another button, but Tweek trying to do that, not going to work. Does get the grab, tries to get the jump. No, Sparg0 swinging, and the air dodge doesn't get caught with the limit option.
Yeah, that could have gone worse, I think. But
Yeah, oh, yeah.
yeah, he just got the grab instead, a little bit safer.
Oh.
Eh?
Okay. I mean, that would have. Look, if he jumped off the ledge the wrong way, that might have been something.
Oh, is that it?
That would have been
Close.
insane early stock right there. Oh, he tried the counter, but he was too low.
Yeah, he got
under
under
him, yeah.
Yeah, Nair into wing back air is actually one of the few confirms that Sephiroth can go ahead and go for that. Does KO quite early here.
Uh-oh.
No.
Well, man, that was almost like when the Pyra Myth or the Mithra side B back in.
Right,
Like, he almost got the spike immediately after, but I wasn't able to actually line that all the way up. However, Tweek, though, still got the good amount of damage here on to Sparg0, but he has to find this stock before this gets too scary, and we're already halfway there. Back air from across the stage, not going to be enough.
Now, how high of a percent will Sparg0 get this stock? That's the big question here, or at least how little damage can Tweek take, right? 42% already on the board here. Sparg0 racking up on Tweek, and even more. Tries to get the reverse up B. Okay, we're getting crazy.
Oh, that down tilt was actually sick.
Speaking of, okay, wings back on deck, but I mean, the limit is also right there. Nice!
Finally,
Okay.
yeah, snuck around, got that forward air, 78%, has wing. This is his saving grace.
Yeah, but like, how long will he be able to keep it?
Oh!
We have to find out. Okay, the up air is going to get parried, but no hard punish from.
He's getting so much mileage,
yeah,
though.
he is.
Okay, got
Ooh,
forces
good
the limit
catch.
here.
This is nuts.
Oh my god, this is so much damage for Tweek.
He might actually be able to keep this wing the entire stock. Hold on.
Down to no angle
Versus
down.
limit. Oh no!
It poked. Wow, that's tough.
And that's such like a simple thing that you would know in most circumstances, but I think he was feeling himself with the wing for so long that he didn't consider that.
Has it, man. He's going to get back on stage, jumping over Seth. Oh my
No.
God, get
Oh,
sent.
damn,
That dash
man.
attack was it right there. And there is our champion of the Scuffed Invitational, Sparg0 taking 2 tournaments in a row.
You gotta
Yeah,
love
what a roll.
Sparg0 in that situation too. Just so well composed after the W as well. Well fought, hard earned, and dropping no sets throughout the entirety of this bracket run
Yeah.
to capture the championship. Crazy stuff from him, man.
Yeah, just beautifully played all the way through, and you could see the difference in Cloud and Sephiroth because it felt like Sparg0 just consistently, no fear in Sephiroth. You know, he wasn't afraid of Sephiroth just sort of keeping that space and throwing out these hitboxes. He just dash attacked through. He kept bursting through. He kept forward airing through. And because of that, it felt like Tweek never really felt all too comfortable. He did have these moments, especially like there in that last stock, where it looked like he had the opportunity to go far, but
Damn,
well done to Sparg0.
Hey!
Damn.
Sparg0, congratulations on your win. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, back-to-back, right? Main stage now, the Scuffed Invitational here, or Scuffed World Tour. So, I mean, mostly on the cloud, but we did see a little Pyramithra, right? So, I mean, how'd you feel about just your whole bracket? Who do you felt like your hardest opponent was?
I feel like my hardest opponent was Akoa. To be honest, I was expecting to win like 3-0 or 3-1, but he really surprised me this time. I was in general pretty confident in my bracket. Like, I had a really good bracket. I have Siski, Mia, Akoa, all good matchups for Cloud, but Akoa really surprised me. He played pretty well.
Would you say, I mean, you know, there's all this talk about it's going to take you a little while to get back to form. We're going to shut that down. You back. You back, Sparg0.
Yeah, I'm back.
Are you back and better than you've been before? Because you have just been playing at such an elite level. It's insane, like these last couple of events.
Yeah, I think I'm playing like the best I've ever played. Like,
love it.
I'm 100% back.
Nice. And I mean, I know at main stage you were like, oh, I don't know if I'm back. I don't know if I. But now coming into this tournament, a lot more confident, right?
Yeah.
So, really nice way to end the year. I mean, is there anyone you wanted to shout out?
I mean, as always, thank you so much to everyone out there who supported me throughout all this year. Shoutouts to my friends. We're all there. Shoutouts to M2K for the tips against the players. Shoutouts to FaZe, and I think that's it.
Throw it up, man. Hey! FaZe boys, man. Well, Sparg0, congratulations on another amazing victory, closing out the year a champion as we expect, man. Congratulations, brother.
Well done,
Love
brother.
that,
well
man.
done.
Love that. One of the most humble young men you'll ever meet,
absolutely
too.
well
So
deserved,
awesome.
too, and well earned. Just kind of looked like he was on another level. Some people taking him to the limit.
Yep.
But, I mean, like, you know, when push comes to shove, I think Sparg0 might be one of the best in the world in that clinch, that clutch, you know what I mean? At the very end. Obviously, that's the spot that we've seen Leo in take over so much, but now Sparg0 is just, I don't know, there's something about him.